Alright guys, welcome to my channel. This is your boy TOBI. How na day? Alright, so in today's update, I'm going to update you on what's happening in Biafran land. Angry Biafrans launches war alerts on Biafran land, and also to let the Nigerian military know that enough is enough with what they have been doing, with the buying that has been going on ever since December. And also it has been identified that outside of Bo's voice were the ones that has actually been carrying out this union's assignment. This buying that has been on ever since people was done celebrating Christmas. There had been a lot of buy in the east, of which they are finding out that Aside Okubo's boys were the ones doing these things. Just like Aside Okubo promised that his men, or said on the social media that his men were standing side by side with Nigerian army to make sure that they end the Biafrans. And I'm going to let you guys watch these videos and all that happens in this actual video. And we shall be right back. Now see the video.
They allow the Amoteku. Yes, now, yes, they can allow you because you know the reason. Look, whatever is going on in the South is out of sentiment. Okay. Religious and tribal sentiment is what is driving it. All right. Whatever happened elsewhere cannot happen in the Southeast. Ask yourself, why is that place being militarized? What? Why?
Very much, Barrister Darlington. You see, these people, when they come and think they have something in their head, but they don't. These are the same people who have been castigating Simon Ekpa on their platform. When we talk, they call us names, they give us different kinds of names. They are one of the ones who push the campaign to make sure that Simon Ekpa is stopped. Today, you see them shouting and ranting and talking. You only come and make noise, that's a solution. And those who have solutions, you don't want to support them. It is sad. But I bet you, I thank Chukwu Okeke for what the step that the Deputy Prime Minister took and make sure that Biafra is being declared. Today, our responsibility is to take them by surprise. Let them continue to rant and make noise in their studio while we do what we have to do. You're welcome, my beloved brother Akonya Wetere. Go ahead and speak to us before we continue on this very video. Let's hear you. Akonya Wetere, are you there?
Good morning. 5 minutes. I'll stop.
Huh? Akonya Wetere, I can't hear you.
I said if you give me 5 minutes, I will come back.
Okay.
I'll talk in 5 minutes.
Okay. Chusky, go ahead and speak to us. Let's hear you, Chusky. Speak to Biafrans.
Okay, good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
You're welcome, my brother.
Good morning, sir. Okay, I've been trying to join. Network is disturbing me here since.
Yeah, I saw your...
So I want to use this... Yes, I want to use this opportunity to talk to Biafrans based on the issue of what is happening, the group of people that deviated. I call them the prodigal sons. Let me use that word for them. I know they will come to their senses. To some of, there are some programs I will be watching, and some of the blackmailing. I watched Pastor Vam yesterday, blackmailing our COS. I was looking at him. So I don't know what is really happening. Biafrans, I know they have common sense. Like I said before, that we are no longer agitating for Biafra, but rather we are now a government. That whatever we are doing, we are now doing it as a government. It's no longer a one-man's business. You take authority from somebody. It is no longer your own decision. You can give suggestion.
Okay, Chukwu, go ahead and speak to us, Mazi. Okay, Chukwu.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, you're welcome.
Yeah, really, I want to appreciate you, Mazi. Chief. Over a time now, I've been watching you and what you are doing for us with Biafran. Only God can pay you. Human being cannot pay you.
You see?
And I want to appreciate you for joining the truth. Because you are the people that we at the Biafra land are looking upon. And when the thing happened, all of us were crying. and we are praying. And later on, I found out that you are among the people that in the real side. I said, thank God, God have answered some of our prayers. And the prayer that we have been praying for you people, we will continue to pray for you as you people that are always representing us in the media, because not all of us can be able to put one word or the other to make a sentence that people will hear. That's what we are praying. When we look at, in fact, people like Ogekere, people like Raphael Ajere, people like so all these people that is making this noise, we know them. But you know, when you are not in the media, you will not see anything. But all of us, we that in Biafra land know exactly what is happening. If you people think that we don't know the truth, we know the truth. The only thing that we cannot come to the media. But when when our prime minister came on board, we know him.
Yes.
You see, like us that God didn't allow. In fact, from secondary school, we started joining this IPO from Wazlike. We know what happened at Onimo. We know what happened at Head Bridge. We know what happened at Onisha. In fact, many of them, these are people who are running like children, all these things that God preserved our life to this time around. And we're still living, still praying. And we believe that one day, this our dream will come to pass. So I want to say categorically here, if I first, second, I've been moving around the east, some of the places now. In fact, cry, fill my eyes. What we are going through in our own land, caused by this criminal called military. And who are the people that are giving them the backbone? These are the people that are supposed to support their own people's security governor. That are the people that are causing this carnage. Those people, okay, now you come to Onitsha now. Anambra, you see that the governor there, handed destroyed the place. Who will talk to him? Now, when you come to Igbo State, look at what happened in Osun a few days ago now. Who are the people that caused this thing? Now, the governor, these are the people he brought. And those people that the law into 10 naira, this 20 naira that give it to them, you agree to kill your people. In fact, it's unfortunate. But one word, I will live for them. If you battle that he will live forever, what happened to him? Today he have gone. All those billions they pack. Where did those billions today? Somebody will exchange your life for penny. They give you 10 naira. Look for your people and kill. What are you going to gain for it? In fact, if you give me money, which many people have offered for me for some things, I told them that there's nothing past the freedom. If I have freedom, I will make money. But if I do not have freedom, I will not make money. This man that is making noise in the studio now, they are the people that want our PM bring a key. Today now, in fact, I heard you say that one day he will be the victim. And it can't be very long. Sorry, because all of them that want us to perish, we will not perish. We will not perish.
We will not.
And I believe what God did for us now that or when I remember, I will be thanking God especially is that the declaration of our country that happened in Finland. You see, when they penetrated through the Bianca and they bought criminal, we know those people who know them as a criminal. And our prime minister was magnanimous enough to manage these people to the point. You see, our prime minister is spiritual mind. He work with this people. He know everything. But because of the prompt of the decision, he don't want to do anything. Knowing that God is in fact have hand in this what we are doing. And today we see that Biafra is the spirit. You cannot stop it. Now the spirit that possesses you people, he has possessed our Iron Lady. And we that are seen spiritually have joined people. I will continue to preach this preach your own way. Only thing we say that will kill us. but what you are saying will still continue. If they're killing someone like me now, somebody, in fact, before the war, who didn't know the time they fought the war, when we were born, they told us that they fought, that there's something they call Biafra war. How do we begin to feel it? We don't know. In the spirit. So somebody that never, in fact, the people that are giving birth today now, let me tell you, next 10 years now, they'll be, some of them even will be like say they are the one that fought the war and they stood on it. So what I'm trying to say is that the nemesis will catch these people that are talking now, nemesis will catch them, and they will know that this our God is living. So I want to encourage you, my brother. Please don't give up. Bro. I know that the insult is too much. Embarrassment is too much. In fact, some of them, they want, in fact, many of them are going, let me tell you, they are going to charm. Different native doctor, they carry names too. What they're not trying to, they want to God will keep all of you. And as we are waiting for our recognition, I believe that this year, before December, something that is beyond people's regional realm will happen, and we will dance to the street to specify that our God is still God. Thank you, my brother. I wanted to say hi to you, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving the platform, sir.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that wonderful message. You have spoken very well. You have spoken very well. You are saying something? Yeah?
I said I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay. Hold on first. So my brother Mazi Okechukwu, thank you so much for that amazing contribution. You have spoken well, and the restoration of Biafra and the struggle is for all of us. I am not doing it for somebody, I am doing it for myself. It is for my future, for my born generation. Every one of us have a responsibility. Anything you can do, do it. I will do the one I will do. Nobody can stop me. Nobody. I have been in this struggle for a very long time as an independent broadcaster until I came in fully, and nobody can sway me. Once I find out they are not on the path, I'm leaving you and I'm focusing on the rising sun. The sun has risen and there is no stopping. Thank you, my beloved brother. I appreciate you. Akonye, go ahead and speak to us before we continue to pray.
Okay. Good morning to everybody there. Thank you very much, Bro Chuk. You are doing a wonderful job. The pace you are going is very energetic and encouraging to all of us that believe on the truth. So, to chip in something to all these gullible one Nigerians that are talking, I want to tell the Biafrans one thing this morning, and I am assuring them that they are going to eat from that pot that they've been cooking for the evil. No doubt, nothing will stop it. More especially this year, 2025. And I will give you facts. See, one of them is crying yesterday that the bandits and the terrorists that they are moving south, that in a hotel that he lodged, that was 200 kilometers away from the hotel that he lodged, that they are there. But he is not going to sleep until he see them all flushed out. Now, in all the New Year messages from all their pastors and their prophets, they all prophesied that this year, 2025, that the Southwesterners should get ready to attack from the north. And see how it is going to happen. Their brother, that is at the helm of affairs now, is going to keep on making mistakes that will attract reprisal attack from the north. He's going to keep on making mistakes. You see this tax reform bill that he's pushing forward. Immediately they okay that tax reform bill, the north will attack them. And remember today that me and you are talking. You will still see them on that their conventional media You will still see that man that find it difficult to open his mouth to talk. You will still see him shout more than Darlington. To Darlington, I can't see a Gabi on. No, this year 2025, I can't see a Gaba on.
I know how about we on about.
He okay, Rute Haka. You see this Casio has met I know no ocean hit a local. And he made it say the senior because of time on. Ramagodiri. That is my response and my message to them. So to move ahead from what we are our main business, people that are still coming in into your program and to Biafran, I don't think that you love. Let me put it this way: after your secondary school, your first, second, and third choice is a Unizik, okay, and maybe fourth choice of yours is Futo. And now, after the whole thing, Oka did not offer you admission. Futo now offers you admission. Will you tell me that because you love Oka, maybe you'll be going to study when you now pack all your things to Futo, you resume your studies? Maybe by weekend or 2 times in a week, you will be coming to Oka to Unity because of the love you have for Unity. I believe that if you are wise, since God has given you admission to study through Futo, I believe that if you are wise, you pack your things to Futo and you focus there and have your study. So what am I trying to say? Since you love Vam 555 vision and the rest of their media during the time of Simon, draw a meaning from analogy. During the time of Simon, now you now see that Ngozi has now offered you admission to study. Ngozi has now offered you the roadmap to what you want, and you have within yourself you have discovered the truth. Why do you choose to be creating time to be going to Unizik to check if they are teaching well? I see it as somebody trying to be stupid. Me, I don't know. I told you that I unsubscribe to all their platforms, both Twitter and everywhere.
Of course.
The only means I get their rubbish, their gibberish is through bloggers. Maybe you've not even played their voice on your program, but there are some of our media people that play their voice. That's the only way I get their voice, and what I get there and the analysis they will give on the voice is enough for me. Because for them to continue this rubbish they are doing is when they start a program. Maybe after 30 minutes into the program, they will check the people watching them. They will see that the number is there. It will give them, it will encourage them to go more. But if all of you stop going there, when you on a program today and maybe mark the 1 hour program at the end of it, you see 42, his conscience will beat him. But when you say you want to go there and see what they are saying, you are encouraging him to be saying what he's saying because he now believes that he has a listener.
Very
Even
correct.
though you there, that is there, you claim that you are not his fan, but you have completed the algorithm, and you've even made him to tap to his chest that what he's doing is getting, he's passing a message. So I would advise you, they are attacking COS, they are not attacking you. You've seen the difference between A and B, that COS is on the right track, on the right track. Let COS that they are attacking be the ones to go and check on them. But COS is not even checking on them. Because if the face COS is checking on them, all the achievement that the woman have achieved within these few days, she will be totally distracted. She will even be fed up. But because I don't see her going to check on them, that's why she's focused. She's focused. So let us stop giving them a helping hand, because when you go to check on their rubbish, now they are crying that they are now inviting God of miracle, God of money doubler, to double their £1 into £1 million. So it's just a matter of time. They will fade away. Because every day, each attack they bring upon POS, they shoot their legs. Each attack they bring on, they shoot their legs.
Absolutely.
So let us forget about them. You are doing a great work. You are doing a great work. I don't know if you have Obi-Wan contact, because I've been trying to reach out to him through the one I have. We've not seen him online for some days now, and I've tried to reach out to him. He's not going. So if you have his contact, maybe help us to check on him whether all is well. So you people should keep on doing the great work. Leave them.
Okay, I will do that.
Will be coming. So I promise you that anytime I see their rubbish, I will call your attention to it. If Darlington and the other stupid slaughtering man, they will see. Actually, how many he came on the one bag?
Oh, Tifa, very soon. And
that man and now I lied down on the Poruzo almost 1 hour before Obilite. Ogaro for Lagos now. Okay, where do you think?
Exactly.
He said they may have one after the other. They man ask me, to see me, to Tanya, to see me, to turn. What you had direct, okay, tune hammer.
Exactly.
I don't know how Maragapatagana from now to December, they will change. Or a release Simon, they will change. Because him and a release Simon. Then how they take Simon that may
very soon.
How they take Simon that Madini not ready. No one know now the ready. Only him when said to find last night rubbish. Only him is no law because this decentralization is the best. He make you go and fight for your family. Apart power. Decentralization here in the city. All the bending all those states like take I will take a habia. All no when they have their no. If we live them we fight to go for us.
Of course.
Because here good with it. Master stroke ka ha jabia. And here can table ka na ali be ko bre ka ha bata. Because abata na ali bu ka de people ndin bambiri aloku ka dere easy. So, this decentralization. See me ya ke ta to ego. Obu kana nda na mrala to ego we ya jela azon de bonyi. Nde bonyi obu ni ya le ha ke ha bia. That to nye ego ke nye ha. Abu mo nye bonyi. But obu nda na mrala si we ya ti ko ba na mbara. Because ndị Igbo jọrọ njọ ihere megbuo ndị Igbo onye pụtara akụnyụlọ ọnụ ihere si hapụ ka ihe otiti ha n'otiti ebe nna m ala m dị ọgụ bisobisa na onwe ga emebe anyị ama m ebe Fulani la kedika asemi onye gụrụ egwu si na agwọ na-akpa ike bụ enwe na-akpa ike bụ n'ọnọ n'ọka na ha la ike bụ na ha na ebe ha ma ha ruo be anyị ha ga-eme ike dia water loop and na mmanụ na ka all the 5 Igbo speaking states dị so unu hapụ ha onye la-achọ ihe na mba kwuru na onye serious na mmiri adị oke osimiri adịghị onye na-afọ okwe onye dere ige ga-anọta mkparị onye ije m ige ịga ha anọta mkparị na ezigoro mmiri so iji gete mkparị akparị adịghị like risuwet akparị asọ wobe iwe mụ
because I'm on the same desk, I disagree with a lot of the introductions my revered gentleman is making against the federal government. It is not my view, and it's not the view of quite a number of people. So let me put that across. I also want to say that balancing myself on the questions you asked, genocide against IPOB, that is a separate subject entirely. And
even if it is a separate subject, is it not true? Is it a lie? The genocide against IPOB, against the Biafran people, is it a lie? Calling it a separate subject or whatever, it doesn't make any. These are informations that are out there that need to be talked about. What is more serious than the genocide against the IPOB? What is more serious than that? What is more serious than the genocide and the loss of life of citizens? And this is how this idiot always come to play these games.
All these have history. What happened is that soldiers are now being accused of unfortunate incident that happens to one man. That is what we see in focus. But you expanded it rightly to say, I mean, it's becoming one time too many, and we've cited a number of 32, which we are not at war, really. But situations where I don't have to be an Igbo man. I have seen situations where people decide, the Igbos decide that they are going to go out, and they are being.
Thank God you said you are not an Igbo man. This clown that is speaking, that Igbos decided to say they'll go out. Haven't you seen a video where the Igbos say that if you think you have head, come and drag us out? There are numerous videos where the Igbos have said, we are comfortable sitting at home, even if it is the sit at home. You saw a woman, one of the journalists that reported that woman that I played her video here, and a Biafran woman that I played her video, where she was reporting that mothers were discussing on their own when she was in a vehicle and said that if sit at home is not going to save their life, it is better for them to sit at home than them to go outside and the Nigerian government terrorists will shoot them. You don't see it, but you will see your own sentiment and your life.
Taking out no sane government, if you say continue to be a federal government, no sane government will say they are going to close their eyes and begin to say that. Yes, if you now then say that the thing is now becoming excessive, it's also excessive elsewhere too. We had soldiers who were supposed to be guarding the Chibok girls. All that is not of them. And so when you are now saying that coordination has always falling down the cracks. It's improved.
Sorry, Mr. Aki, were they soldiers sent to guard the Chibok girls?
No. Excuse me. Okay. Please go back and read the story.
I just asked a question. Were they soldiers sent to guard?
Please go back and listen to what I am saying.
So what happened?
All I am saying that please.
Because he's lying.
Mr. Aki, you don't
listen. If you ask a question,
you see, when he's lying and you ask a question, he gets angry. That is how you know them. A simple question was asking. He was making an instances of the Chibok girl. He was making the side of Chibok girl, and the man asked him a simple question: were there soldiers that were sent to be guiding these Chibok girls, and what transpired happened? Because when we talk about the incidents of the genocide in Biafra land, they will always try to bring things that are not existing or things that are totally absolutely different and bring into it. And he was asked a simple question. He began to fight.
Say they are going to close their eyes and begin to say that. Yes, if you now then say that the thing is now becoming excessive, it's also excessive elsewhere too. We had soldiers who were supposed to be guarding the Chibok girls. All that is not of them. And so when you are now saying that coordination has always fallen down the cracks, it's improved.
Liar.
Sorry, Mr. Aki, were they soldiers sent to guard the Chibok girls?
Exactly.
No. Excuse me. Okay. Please go back and read the story.
I just asked a question. Were they soldiers sent to guard?
Please go back and listen to what I am saying.
So what happened?
All I am saying that please.
Mr. Aki, you don't
listen. If you ask a question, then allow me to answer your question. A military post was not far away from the school. What are you talking about?
Good.
What are you talking about?
Why are you getting infuriated?
I'm getting infuriated
because soldiers were sent to guard the Chibok girls. And I asked you, were soldiers?
I said soldiers were near.
But you have said something.
I also said soldiers.
This is more like double speak.
No. Between you and your guests, you can continue to do whatever it is.
No.
You are not interrogating me. If you ask me questions, then allow me to answer. I'm not contradicting myself. If you do not understand what I am saying, you came as as a host, and you are talking about the fact that IPOB is being wrongly accused. No, you can't say that in Nigeria. You cannot.
Do you see Afonja? This Afonja is boldly saying on national television that IPOB was not wrongly accused. Even when the court have said that IPOB is not a terrorist organization. Even the case is still on the court. The world have said IPOB is not a terrorist organization. And this man is saying that you can't say that IPOB is wrongly accused in Nigeria. Look at how angry he is. Because the genocide against Biafran was mentioned, he became angry. Why must you say that was genocide committed against Biafran? This is a truth that is before the whole world. Everybody sees these things. Everybody knows these things. But when you throw it, the Afonjaga get angry and get upset because of a simple truth. And you see how he gets angry. And look at what he's saying. On national TV, look at what he's saying.
I just asked a question. Were there soldiers sent to guard?
Please go back and listen to what I am saying.
So what happened?
All I am saying that please, Mr. T, you don't listen. If you ask a question, then allow me to answer your question. A military post was not far away from the school. What are you talking about?
Good.
What are you talking about?
Why are you getting infuriated?
I'm getting infuriated because
soldiers were sent to guard the Chibok girls. And I asked you, were soldiers?
I said soldiers were near.
But you have said something.
I also said soldiers.
This is more like double speak. You have said two things at the same time. So shouldn't I
between you and your guests, you can continue to do whatever it is.
Shouldn't I interrogate
No. You are not interrogating me.
No, shouldn't I ask you
no. If you ask me questions, then allow me to answer.
Contradicting yourself.
I'm not contradicting myself. If you do not understand what I am saying, you came as a host, and you are talking about the fact that IPOB is being wrongly accused. No, you can't say that in Nigeria. You cannot. It's only a question. You cannot say that. As far as I am not the type of person that the two of you are going to intimidate here. All I'm saying is that soldiers have been accused. I have made the point as a communicator that let's be very careful. And you went all around and said whatever. So
I would appreciate if you could just respond to the questions asked and
what the question
through gaps. Okay. Now you talked about you've answered a few questions that let me stay with you on this one. Now, the role of non-state actors. Sometime not too long ago, if you do recall, Asarido Kubo said a few things where he was quoted as saying, look, like he has held military operations in the north and the southeast for the federal for the FG. He has held operations for them.
Yes.
And Nigerians were asking the question, okay, if he has held operations on behalf of the FG in the north and
in the south.
Yes.
So not just the southeast now.
Of course not.
Thank you.
Let's not.
That's my point.
Okay, if he has held operations, what sort of operations could that?
Now I want you to listen. Now they are bringing the issue of Asare Dokubo into the discussion. When this Afonja is trying to run away from the genocide being committed in Biafra land, once you mention it, they get infuriated. They don't want people to talk about it. And this is what they have done. They have succeeded in gagging all the media in Nigeria not to speak about the genocide against the Biafrans, against the IPOB more especially. They don't want anybody to speak about it. You can never hear it in their media. And this is what they have succeeded in doing. Every Afonja media will never talk about it. Where they discuss it sometimes is on this platform. That is why most of the time I pick their program and I speak on it, even though they still have some idiotic people on this program. Some of them are staying very scared. They cannot be straight and say what they want to say. But this is one of the platforms where you can be able to hear about that genocide and the debate is open. And now they want to ask him about the issue of Asare Dokubo. You will see this idiot, this man, this Afonja, denying that he has not seen the video of Asare Dokubo. You will see him defending Asare Dokubo and the criminality he's performing in Nigeria. It is so sad. This is why we say the only solution remains the United States of Biafra. It doesn't matter what you think or how you feel. We unapologetically, we are saying that the only solution is the United States of Biafra, and that remains the solution, whether you like it or you don't.
Have you asked yourself? And why hasn't he been called in?
Have you asked yourself, are you aware of Tantita and Tompolo? Are we now sitting on this table and now saying that this is the first time that we are getting state actors? Nigeria has gone downhill.
Now the focus today, if let's
listen up. Now we are asking of Asare Dokubo.
Yes,
but I know that the Nigerian military has put Asare Dokubo and said, look, what we are saying is wrong. You will not tell. Yes.
If a man says that he has held military operations, and you don't recall the braggadocious manner in which.
Can you tell me which military operation specifically that he held in the north?
It's just
this man.
No. If a man, the man says that he has
a man can make. I can sit here in your studio and I can make.
You see,
so many curious things. The last I know was that Charlie Dokubo was saying that in his Niger Delta area, road accidents should happen. That's what I heard. But I also know, as a fact, that non-state actors have been acting not just in the military.
Okay, let me take this example.
In the oil and gas, that much we know.
This is an example.
My agitation, therefore, is an attempt. And I said, look, they can hold their opinion.
Excuse me,
the attempt to now want to railroad, I on this seat will not sit and agree that you want to railroad that there was a deliberate genocide by the federal government of Nigeria.
It is the truth, whether you like it or not. If you like, go and hit your head at transformer. There was a deliberate genocide. It's not even worse. There is still a deliberate genocide against the Biafrans by the federal government of Nigeria. And it's not worse. Don't say worse. There is up to now. You see what is making him mad? Because this secret is being revealed. You see what is making him mad? You see what is making him mad? Because this secret is revealed.
I said, look, they can hold their opinion.
Excuse me,
the attempt to now want to railroad, I on this seat will not sit and agree that you want to railroad that there was a deliberate genocide by the federal government of Nigeria to decimate the southeast. It is not true.
Okay, fine. Sorry, please hold on.
Okay.
I understand your position, but I think you're being a little too personal about this. I will. If you want us to take a break for you to get a glass of water.
No, I don't need a glass of water.
Okay, so let's continue.
Let us be very, very, very objective in what we say. Okay. I do not believe that the federal government has genuinely decided to pursue genocide. I am free. And I believe my point is already made.
I'll come to you, please. I'll come to you, Barrister. Let me stay with you on this one. Now, yes, you said you haven't heard a few things said by Asari Dokubo. So let me take this excerpt from a publication. This one was by the Daily Post, so you know who to hold responsible. It's the Daily Post.
Okay.
A Daily Post newspaper published August 30, 2024.
Yes.
Last year.
Yes.
Now, this report, actually, Hurua called for the arrest of Asari Dokubo. And the comments that brought this up was an interview that he held where he said that, look, he undertook assignments for the federal government to combat terrorism in the north and carried out operations in the southeast. And then the question arose. What is the capacity?
What capacity does he have?
In what capacity as a non-state actor?
I also know that.
Could you just respond in a few minutes so I can go to the barrister?
Yes. I also know non-state actors are fighting terrorism, allegedly.
On behalf of the federal
government? On behalf of the federal government, in the north, against Boko Haram. You know that. So, if during Jonathan's time, I know President Jonathan brought some of these people, rightly so, because we are looking at kinetic and non-kinetic approach. So if Asari Dokubo said he's gone out there, perhaps to go get arms or whatever it is, I don't know the details. And I cannot be railroaded.
Know the details.
I cannot know the details.
Okay.
So because I don't know the details, I know state actors that have made many spurious things, statements in this country.
That's fine.
So it's alleged.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine. Barrister.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Please. Remember that one of the reasons why Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention is because of the statement he made.
Remind them.
The alleged statement he made in a radio station in the UK. Is that not true? Now, somebody is here telling you how he is killing the Igbos with his own mouth. not once, not twice. In fact, the press conference he had that
he didn't say killing the Igbos. He said carrying out operations.
Hold on, he said it. Well, let me hear. He said it. He said that his forefathers killed Igbos, that he will continue from where he stopped. Asari said it.
I don't recall here.
But you may not hear. You may not hear this one, but I'm telling you now. Call him out.
Don't worry, I will show you.
Call him. When he was boasting how he had been killing the Igbos, he made a press conference at Aso Rock press gallery, where he said how he had been helping Tinubu and even Buhari. Okay, why would such a person? Hold on, please. Why would such a person be making such a statement? Who is he? Who is Asari Dokubo in the scheme of things? The last time I checked, he was never in the military. Did he hold a press conference in Aso Rock?
And doesn't have any registration.
Why was given all the privileges? On what ground was that going on?
And he said
was said that he is a military contractor for the federal government.
There's a difference.
Hold on, no, there's no difference.
Please allow him to talk.
On what basis will you do that? Because for you to hold such a post, you must have the credentials and the competence.
Exactly.
Just because he was a militant.
You must have the qualification.
Is that what gave him the right to be doing what he's doing? He said in written that his men are fighting side by side with the military at Ubuta. Is that one he
That's the military contract he's talking about. He's a military contractor to the federal government.
Against who? Contracting for to do what?
For the federal government.
In what way? What? Please. Yes, it's against the Igbo because he said it.
I'm helping you.
Yes, you're helping me. Yes, he said it. He, as Adonai have declared war against the Igbos. He said it that his men are fighting side by side with the military at Ubuta. On what basis?
These are statements that are coming.
No. Hold on. Is that not true? He said it recently now. As Adonai said it recently. He said, please, we played it here. We played in the signboard here now. When Asaripo said that his men are fighting side by side with the military, recently, even as he's talking, what does that tell you? Do we have terrorism in the southeast? Please, somebody should answer this question. The court have told you that IPOB is not a terrorist organization. The whole world have told you that IPOB is not a terrorist organization.
He doesn't agree.
So, on what basis will you not go there with your military? Taking territories from the Igbos. And you are telling me that there was no agenda.
Okay, that's...
There's no agenda, B. There's no agenda.
So the terrorists have been taking...
Hold on. The terrorists you are talking about, Moses.
Okay.
Please, when you see something that resembles like a snake, you don't just say, this is... No, call it a snake. Call a spade here. On what basis will anybody enter the southeast and be killing people? Either directly or indirectly? Nobody has answered that question. Is the Igbos, are we known for terrorism? Are we known for aggressive?
No.
They have already, yes, let me come there. Nnamdi Kanu told you that he's not aware. In fact, he has denounced it. Hold on, on whose fault? On whose fault? Who is promoting it?
This is interesting.
Hold on, who is promoting it? Ask yourself, who is promoting it?
Tell me, I don't know.
It is those people that they took to the southeast to go and take care of insecurity. Under their watch is going on. So, who will you blame? Who will you blame, Mr. Mr. Who will you blame now?
You're of the opinion that they are, they are the ones doing it.
They are the ones because look. If I am the commander in chief, and I told you I don't want insecurity in this area, go and take care of things. I'm under your watch. Things are getting out of hand. Please, are you not going to ask that person what is going on?
Okay.
That means you are the one causing the problem.
All right.
You see, my annoyance is that we have been saying all these things. We have been shouting and saying all these things. This was exactly what Master Simon Ekpa was saying. And this same man with big head was attacking Master Simon Ekpa. When we come and say this thing, then we attack us and say, we are troublemakers, we are disturbing the place, we are causing confusion in Biafra. Even though they know that it is the Nigerian government military that are causing the confusion. We have been saying it, that the insecurity in Biafra land is caused by the Nigerian military. They are the ones. We have even challenged them to leave Biafra land and see if there will be any security there. But when we say it, people like this man also were attacking us.
All right, guys, enough is enough for Asari Dokubo. The other time, we've heard Asari Dokubo saying on the TV that his men is side by side with Nigerian military fighting against the Biafran Liberation Army, of which everyone actually know what it means. And for some time, there had been some killings in Biafran land, of which some also find out that most of the guys that has been coming to carry out the killing assignment was most of them are outside Okubo's boys, and some of them also are military boys that were on outside Bobo's uniform, outside Okubo's uniform. And this has been going on for some time now, ever since Simon Ekpa has been held back. And this is not good for the people of Biafra. And I want you guys to begin to reason and think Biafrans can actually come out from this mess. Because this is actually escalating to the level where nobody will be able to control it enough. If the Igbos are going to sit back, sit at home, even though you have 2 sons, you have 5 sons, and everybody sits at home and fold their hands and feel that everything is okay. Don't wait until these guys invade your home or invade your family's home in most of those rural areas and the villages in Biafran land. This is just like an advice. But just in case